Most people spend their entire lives chasing money, but never stop to understand it. Here's the truth most people ignore. Wealth was never supposed to be complicated. Financial freedom doesn't come from secrets or shortcuts. It comes from simplicity. And that's the core message of The Simple Path to Wealth by J.L. Collins. Today, we're breaking down 7 powerful lessons from the book. Make sure you stay for lesson 7 because it exposes the silent mistake that destroys more wealth than any market crash ever could. Lesson 1, master money or money masters you. Money isn't about status, cars, or image. It's about one thing: control over your life. When you ignore money because it feels stressful, you're not escaping the problem, you're handing over control of your future. But once you understand money, where it goes, how it grows, and what it costs to live, something shifts. Money stops being pressure and becomes a tool for clarity, freedom, and peace. Lesson 2, debt is the ultimate wealth killer. If money represents freedom, debt represents the opposite. J.L. Collins compares debt to being covered in leeches. Each payment drains your energy, your options, and your peace of mind. Debt steals the one thing money is supposed to give you: choice. That's why he says to eliminate it aggressively, not slowly, not eventually, relentlessly. Because every dollar you free from debt is a dollar that will never control you again. Living without debt doesn't just create financial stability, it creates emotional stability. And that feeling is priceless. Lesson 3, build FU money. There comes a moment in your financial journey when the fear disappears. You stop feeling trapped. You stop worrying about losing a job. You stop saying yes to things that drain you. That moment comes from having FU money. It doesn't require millions. It might be a few $1,000s saved so you can take time off, or enough invested to live off a small percentage each year. FU money is simple. It's having enough to walk away from anything that doesn't align with your values. It's not measured in dollars. It's measured in peace. Lesson 4, live below your means, not below your potential. Financial freedom isn't about how much you earn. Celebrities earning millions can still end up bankrupt. Why? Because freedom comes from needing less, not earning more. Every lifestyle upgrade comes with invisible strings: monthly payments, maintenance, pressure, expectations. Simple living isn't about sacrifice. It's about clarity. It's choosing time over clutter, freedom over appearance, meaning over noise. The less you need, the faster you become free. Lesson 5, spend less, invest the rest. This is where wealth quietly begins. You can't reach financial freedom if you spend everything you earn, but when you consistently save and invest, even small amounts, the results become extraordinary. J.L. Collins shows how investing just $150 a month over several decades grew into over $1 million purely through compounding. Compounding is wealth's hidden engine. Your money earns money, and that money earns even more money until eventually your investments grow faster than your effort. Every dollar you invest is a seed. Plant enough seeds, and eventually the garden grows on its own. Lesson 6, index funds, your wealth building machine. Most people fear the stock market because they see volatility, crashes, and uncertainty, but Collins reframes it with one simple truth: the market rises over time. Not every month, not every year, but always over the long run, because the market is simply the value of human progress. When prices fall, that isn't danger, that's opportunity. Crashes are sales. But here's the trap most people fall into. They think they need to pick the right stocks or time the market. Collins reveals a secret Wall Street doesn't like. Even professional investors rarely beat the market long term. So instead of guessing which companies will win, you own all of them through index funds. Low cost, low stress, massive long-term growth. You don't try to beat the market, you become the market. Lesson 7, find your balance. How much should you put in stocks versus bonds? Collins keeps it simple. Stocks are for growth, bonds are for stability. If you're young, working, and building wealth, stocks are your engine. Even a 100% stock portfolio can make sense if you can emotionally handle the ups and downs. But if watching your portfolio drop by 30 to 50% would make you panic, bring in bonds to steady the ride. Many people succeed with an 80-20 or 75-25 split. Enough stocks to grow, simple, enough bonds to sleep at night. If you're older or protecting wealth, holding 10 to 25% in bonds softens the volatility. The key insight: your portfolio should match your temperament, not your age. The best strategy is the one you can stick with through every crash and correction. Staying the course builds wealth. Panic destroys it. The simple path to wealth. Here's the entire journey in one rhythm. Spend less than you earn, invest consistently, avoid debt, stay calm, be patient. Do these simple things long enough, and you won't just build money, you'll build freedom. And once you have freedom, you'll understand what J.L. Collins discovered. You were never chasing wealth, you were chasing peace. If this message spoke to you, like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss more lessons that help you build wealth, freedom, and peace of mind.